KSC Presents. Cat disappears for hours, returns with a note that leaves her scrambling for her phone. Emily Crane had adopted Rex when he was just a kitten, and he had blossomed in her care. And in the 8 years he lived with her, he had grown enormous. Rex had everything he could ever ask for in his loving home, but it wasn't enough. Rex Manning is a typical spoiled house cat. He whiled away the days by lazily lying in sunbeams and soaking up all the affection and love his humans could give him. But for Rex, even though his owners doted on him, something was missing. The domesticated house cat still has a lot in common with their wild cat cousins. Most cats still have the unshakable desire to go where they will, when they please. They differ from dogs in that they haven't become totally dependent on us. And perhaps it's this independence that fascinates us so much. Cats still manage to have secrets, and unknown to Lucy, Rex was about to give his owner the fright of her life. From a young age, Rex would beg to go outside. He would sit at the door, looking wistfully through the glass every morning. At first, Emily was concerned. It wasn't lost on her that an indoor cat was far less likely to get into trouble on the streets of Montana. But still, the call of the wild beckoned Rex. But Rex couldn't be contained for very long. He longed to explore outside, and Lucy knew deep in her heart that she was depriving him of the wild. And curious side that was part of his very nature. In the end, she gave in. Slowly and carefully, she opened the door and kept an eye on her beloved cat through the window. Rex slowly started to explore his surroundings. He went farther and farther, until he was lost from Emily's watchful eye. Soon, Rex was away for hours at a time. Emily wished she knew what he was doing when he was away, and she couldn't help but feel a pang of worry whenever she thought of her kitty wandering off on his own. So, he bought him a collar. One day Rex was later than usual for his dinner, and Emily's heart started to fill with worry. Rex had a big personality, and a big appetite to go with it. It wasn't like him to miss a deal. By this time, Rex had become somewhat of a cat celebrity, and was well known in the neighborhood. She only hoped that he hadn't gotten into trouble. An hour passed, but there was still no sign of Rex. Emily called for him and shook his food bowl, walking through the house in case he had returned without her seeing. Emily had all but given up when she felt something soft pressing against her legs. Sighing with relief, she picked him up and scratched his neck. Just then, she noticed something odd. There was a folded piece of paper tacked into Rex's collar against his neck. She quickly unfolded it and saw that it was a note. It began with a friendly, "Hello, this is your neighbor in the red house." Innocuous enough. Then it hit Emily that her cat Rex had been living a double life. "We just wanted to let you know that Rex has developed a weird love for our bathtub and will sneak into our home to sit in it." The note continued, "All of us in the house are 100% okay with this because we all love Rex very much." No, Emily was roaring with laughter, while Rex Manning looked up at her, with a bemused expression on his face. "We just want to let you know, in case you were wondering where he was one of these days, he's probably in our bathtub." The red house. Finally, Emily had the answer to Rex's secret. Emily immediately set about writing a note back to the red house, thanking them for taking such good care of Rex. Then, she tucked it into Rex's collar and sent him on his way. Meanwhile, her post about Rex's adventure had exploded on Facebook. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.